And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post-tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. And for the Rockets, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Westbrook scanning the floor. Tries from 16. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Martin for 3. Here's Şengün. And it's good, 2 points.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Smith outside. Outside, Green. Misses the 3. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Westbrook. George against Green. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Porter. George finds Leonard. Şengün with the rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Took him no time at all on that one. Şengün's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
They get it again.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And the shot goes down.
We love any found points. That's like coins in the couch, and PG just got rich.
Şengün kicks to Smith. That one doesn't drop, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. George with no one around. George missing again. Rockets leading by 5.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now here's Leonard. It's stolen by Green. Here's Christopher. Rebound by the Clippers.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And the wide open shot from Morris. And the Clippers miss again. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Highland. Past a man. Here's Highland. Baseline jumper. And again, no good by the Clippers. Houston leading by 7. Green passes to Christopher. Here's Tate. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Unable to get that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Powell inside. Working on Tate. Now the pass to Highland. Second chance shot. And he connects with the jumper.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Here's Green. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Past a man from downtown. No good that time. And so it's Houston bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
They've got Kevin Porter, Jayshawn Tate out there with Frank Kaminsky, and it's Christopher in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Great concentration from Eric Gordon, who caps off the drive with the basket.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Christopher, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Mann. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Batum, a screen on Tate. Here's Powell. Rebounded by Kaminsky. The Rockets shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable.
An efficient scorer. Norman Powell could fill it up when given the opportunity.
And he does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And the Rockets making a change here. Smith is checked in. Kaminsky misses.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Outside Batum. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his third foul of the game. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Tate. And then for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Robert Covington comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Gordon. Now, here's Zubac. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Leonard missing.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
George looking around. Pass to Zubac. Rob. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Porter's running, and then Smith with the dunk.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Clippers trail by 11. Leonard the bounce pass. And the dunk by Covington.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Christopher, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
George against Porter. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Paul George.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Now here's Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Christopher the pass to Porter. Smith for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Now Smith. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. At the top of the key, Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, he's edge-of-your-seat material out in transition. Westbrook is equally adept at pulling up for the shot or taking it to the rack.
Here's Smith. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And for your Rockets, Jabari Smith at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Jalen Green's checked in for Houston. And the Clippers making a change here. Both free throws good from Smith. 52 seconds left in the first half. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Covington. Outside Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Inside. Rebound by Smith.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Houston. Green kicks to Şengün. Porter outside. No good on the last second attempt there. Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Houston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Tyronn, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Jabari Smith.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here is Porter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Here's Westbrook. Following the basket by Jabari Smith. And he comes up with the deuce.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
Smith finds Porter. Outside, Green. And here's Smith. There's the three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston. In the corner, it's Morris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Smith with the drive. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Leaner from distance. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And the Rockets making a change here. Christopher's checked in. The Clippers also making some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubac. Mann subbed in for Paul George. Here's Westbrook. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Both free throws good from Westbrook.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Here's Garuba. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Westbrook. He's got 8. In the corner, Powell with it. Back to Westbrook. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Josh Christopher. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Substitution on the board.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. From the arc, that one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Mann.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
Now here's Kaminsky, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Gordon. Knocked away. Garuba the pass to Kaminsky. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Powell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I like that hoop from Norman Powell. Shoot it close to the hoop. Forget the long range stuff. Make it easy on yourself.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Second personal foul.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Here's Powell. Frank Kaminsky making his last shot. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Houston leading by 8. Right side, Green. Oh, that's blocked. Now Gordon lets it go with a 3. Mann can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Mann can't hit. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Kaminsky got it. Good job in the low post. Kaminsky's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Green kicks to Kaminsky, shoots over Batum. And so it's the Houston Rockets going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
33.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Washington.
Outside, George. From deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Morris. It's good from inside.
And you'd like to see more of this from Marcus. Attack that offensive glass and generate some points outside of those set plays.
Now here is Martin. Shoots from 8, and there's the bucket as Green finishes it off. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's his first foul. The Rockets making a switch here. Nix is checked in.
For your Rockets,
Leonard on the wing. Zubac with the screen for Leonard to the wing on the left. 4 on the clock. Here's Westbrook. The layup missed.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
He gets it in there. And it's a 12-point Houston lead.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Pass to Leonard. A fader. It's rebounded by Houston. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the pass to Martin. Over Morris. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Şengün. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And it's Leonard missing. Houston leading by 14. Passes it to Şengün. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. Now here's Westbrook. D right on him. Los Angeles with another miss. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for the Rockets. And the Clippers call time here. Nice game. Great performance by Jabari Smith.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David.
Third team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Leonard with the ball. To end the drought. And the Clippers miss again. Rockets leading by 14. Smith left side. It's hauled in by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
And that's where the defense has got to be questioned. You can't let Russell Westbrook, of all people, get behind you like that.
Smith outside. Over Morris. Şengün passes to Martin, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Martin's got his first 2 points.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jump.
Stu Leonard. Over Şengün. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Leonard.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
Back to Green. Christopher, the pass to Green. Pulls up. Pins the shot with nobody near him. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Leonard. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, the defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
Martin from outside. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot from 12. A second chance effort. Zubac's no good. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Rockets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
Şengün, no good. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Substitution on the board.
And the Rockets with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jalen Green. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Now, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Here's Highland. Covington passes to Highland. A three-pointer off the mark. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.